Hey guys, I'm here at Apex with Eric at Launch. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. So yeah, I was wondering if you could walk us through your EV solutions and what you would need to get into doing EV work.
Sure. We take a perspective of nice to haves and must haves, right? So must haves are a software and a connector package that you can add to your scan tool to start the diagnostic piece, where I can connect to the car. And mainly what that is a shop may not get into heavy diagnostics with EV, but they don't want to lose a customer that may own an EV and an ICE vehicle per se. They may have an EV in their car park that it comes in the shop, and if I turn them away, there's always that threat of I might lose them to a dealership or I might lose them to another shop that can scan the vehicle. So there's the connector package with our software package that can be added to any of our ProLine tools. Then we have the battery maintainer, which is a necessity in diagnostics in keeping the batteries up to the correct voltage when diagnosing. Resistance testers for checking for any resistance, chafe wires, keeping the technicians protected when accessing these high voltage systems. And then we get into what we were talking about, was the nice to haves. So if I'm the technician now that I've connected with the software, I've diagnosed the vehicle, now I know what's wrong with it, I'm removing the battery from the car, I need tooling to be able to diagnose and repair. So now we're discharging and charging the vehicle with this unit. Once we discharge and charge the batteries up, we're using another tool to equalize all the cells that may be in the battery. And then once we equalize the cells and we diagnose and figure out that I may have a bad cell, I got to replace that cell in the battery, place a module, fix a wire, whatever it may be. We're now resealing that battery back up, and we have a tester to test the air tightness of that battery. So this could also be used pre and post diagnostics, where if I do have a problem in a battery where I could potentially have broken the casing, have a seal issue, check to make sure there's not atmosphere intrusion, and then after a repair I can make sure that I've sealed it correctly and we're back on the road.
Right.
Yep.
And what's this tool cart here?
So the tool cart was a request, right? So this was a request from the market where, yeah, it's great that we sell all these, all this hardware and software to repair these vehicles, but accessing and finding the tooling that I need to work on the cars was also the next question that we're trying to answer, right?
How important is it?
It's very important. To the fact that you're protected with the voltage. You don't want to be wrenching on a nut and then touch something where you shock yourself. Shocking yourself with an EV vehicle isn't the same as leaning on a battery or dropping a wrench on top of a 12-volt battery.
Sure.
These type of vehicles and the batteries that are in these things, high amperage, kill you in a second.
Yeah.
So you got to have the right insulated tools
really
to do
important.
the work. Yes.
Super important.
Super
okay.
important.
Got it.
And then when you look behind you, we have the lift to be able to take the battery out of the car and maintenance it and repair it.
Yeah. So awesome. And as you were saying, if just to step one to get into EV work is to buy the software and the connectors,
software
right?
and the connector package, right?
Yeah.
And then add it to your scan tool, and then you're basically just able to scan the vehicle, give a pre and post report to a customer, and kind of start that diagnostic path. Whether or not you want to take it, you're at least able to inform your customer that what's wrong with the vehicle, or
amazing.
what it's showing you in the dash.
Awesome. Well, thanks for that. That's great.
All right.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Don't forget to check out our website, adasdepot.com. We've got complete packages with ADAS calibration frames, scan tools, targets, and more. And you can filter by brand. For example, here we're browsing by Launch. And thanks for watching.